Smartphone Republic here, and today we'll be reviewing the iOcean X8. Design-wise, this thing looks like the Find 7 and the Find 5 put together. It's made out of soft touch plastic, which feels kinda hollow and cheap. However, I like it because it has a premium look and feels rather comfortable in the hand. The device is easy to grip with the micro USB port on the bottom, headphone jack on the top, volume keys on the left side of the device, and the power button on the right side. Hardware-wise, this thing has a 1080p 5-inch IPS display with a 1.7 GHz octa-core CPU, a Mali 450 GPU, 2 GB of RAM, 16 GB of onboard storage, with an SD card slot of up to 32 GB. No 4G LTE capability. It weighs around 150 grams, however it feels much lighter, and even though it's 8.95mm thick, it looks and also feels much thinner. It comes in a black or white version with 2000 or 3000 mAh battery. I'll explain that later. It has a 5 megapixel front camera with a 13 megapixel back camera and an LED flash. And it also records 1080p video at 60 frames per second. It has 3 capacitive touch buttons, a menu, a home, and a back button. However, these are not backlit. Software-wise, this is running Android 4.2.2 Jelly Bean with iOcean's themable ROM. You can choose a number of themes such as an MIUI looking theme, this pink theme, sky theme, and the stock Android theme, which I currently use. There is no news currently of an Android 4.4.2 update, so right now we're just gonna have to stick to Android 4.2.2. It also includes air gestures like the S4, so you can scroll through pictures, web pages, and even the home page with your hand. Benchmark results are as of the following. It got a respected score of 2,464, which is similar to the Galaxy S4 and the iPhone 5S. And an Antutu benchmark score of as you can see, it scored 27K in Antutu benchmark. Next, we have the quadrant standard benchmark test. The results are in, and the quadrant standard benchmark score is 15,166. You can see that right there. And one last graphic test of 3D Mark 11. Download and upload speeds are also quite good, however this may change depending on your internet connection. Audio quality is also good even though the speaker is small and placed at the back. Audio quality is also really good through headphones, no matter what headphones they are. Since the device is plastic, it does have a removable back. Here we have the 2000 mAh battery, micro SIM card slot, normal SIM card slot, and an SD card slot. This is also a removable battery. And before, when I mentioned the specs, that it has a 2000 or 3000 mAh battery, I was talking about a whole different size battery where you can actually place it in. But since it's too thick to fit the actual cover, you require a secondary back cover. So now it's like 1.1 millimeters thick. However, you do get a giant 3000 mAh battery in the device now, which lasts all day. I don't know how iOcean were able to do it, but on a single charge with the 3000 mAh battery, I was able to get nearly two full days of usage. Now that's amazing, especially for a 5-inch device being 8-core and whatnot. A lot of users of other high-end smartphones such as the One M8 and Galaxy S5 can't even get through a day. Hell, not even 6 hours of screen on time. And screen on time, I was on the train and in class and watching videos at home, and I still couldn't get this thing below 60%. So, battery-wise, this is one of the best smartphones I've ever used. It's a power sipper, it's long-lasting, will last you all day, maybe even 2, and it's very well optimized. Last but definitely not least is the camera. The camera interface is pretty simple and easy to use, with HDR mode, panorama, and a special motion and live photo mode. It has all these special features to add value and works pretty well. Video recording is also an ease with the device, as it records 60 FPS and 1080p. (1080p) smartphone camera test. 5-inch 1080p IPS LCD. This is one of the best screens I've seen, with 441 ppi, colors that pop, very saturated, nice contrast, deep black levels. It also gets very bright outdoors. It also has very good color reproduction. Viewing angles are also really good. Overall, I think the iOcean X7 Elite is one of the best smartphones that iOcean has produced up to date, simply because it's the best in terms of hardware, software, camera, battery, specs, you name it. This thing has a lot, and only at $300 it's a steal. And to compete with the likes of the HTC One M8 and the Galaxy S5 priced at $800, you'd be crazy not to buy this device. I'm Smartphone Republic. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe for more.